Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and welcome to another episode of The Weekly Finds. And for those of you just joining us, The Weekly Finds is a segment where I go around all week to stores and take pictures of awesome toys that I find interesting and that I think you may find interesting as well. And because it is Christmas, I decided to throw in my Christmas haul so you guys can see the cool items that Santa brought me. Alright, so starting off, we usually start with awesome little Funko Pops, and this week at Target, I found the exclusive Spider-Man Pop, and this is the line of Pops that they got from the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon, and when I saw this Pop, it was just awesome. I just had to pick him up because, you know what? There's nothing special about it. It's just a Spider-Man Pop, and he looks so good. Look at him, he's red and blues, and he's just and I thought this was awesome. And if you're looking for this, good luck. And there were like 15, and the next day there was none. So this guy is going like wildfire. At Walmart, I found the Gingerbread Thor Pop, and this guy is so cute. He's a gingerbread man, and he has a little gumdrop hammer with some candy cane. It's so cute. So I had to pick him up and take him home with me, which turned out to be kind of a bad idea, but I'll get to that later. I found the Loyal Subjects Bstn Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I know what you're thinking, Scorp, we already saw this. Yes, we did. We did see this, and I even did a review on this. However, this appears to be a little bit different because as you can see, the head sculpt has been redone. You can see it in this one. She has a ponytail as opposed to the original where she just had her hair down. They redid her. It gives it a little different character, I think, and it's still good. But what they didn't redo is her height. So I checked her against the Angel that had also been re-released, and there's nothing different about him. And she was still bigger than him. So, good try to get the head sculpt better, but I think, again, they could have took a few inches off her legs, but that's just me. At Walmart, I found this new line of toys called Mini Epics at a workshop, and they seem to be doing a line of Lord of the Rings figures. I found Gandalf the Grey, and I found the Saruman, and they look pretty neat, a little cartoony, and they kind of capture the likenesses of the character really well. And if you check out the back of the boxes, you can see that there's a lot more coming. You have a Gollum, a Gimli, a Moria arc, an Aragorn, a Legolas. I'm not sure what's up with these numbering systems. I guess they decided to skip number 1. And on the back of Saruman's, you got 6, 7, 8. Saruman's number 9, 10, 11. So that makes sense. They're new. They're interesting. Again, I found them at Walmart if you're interested in Lord of the Rings figures. At Target, I found the Neca Home Alone Kevin Mcallister finally. So this was an interesting find. We found Harry and Marv, which were the Wet Bandits and later the Sticky Bandits, but we never found Kevin until now. So here he is. If you're still interested in, you might find him at Target. For Masters of the Universe Revelation, I finally found my Beastman. I think we were talking about this last week that we had found almost all of Wave 2 except for Beastman. And here he is. A little plain, got his whip and a couple exchangeable hands. I think maybe they could have put some armor on him, but this is how he looked in the show, so I think it was pretty cool. For Star Wars, I found some droid series with C-3PO, and he came with a nice collector's coin. Now, there are technically 2 others in this line, a R2-D2 and a Boba Fett, but you'd never know it because I think these came out a few months or last year, and this was the only one I saw of it then, too. So, I don't know where the other 2 are, but apparently they're in the series, but all I've ever found is C-3PO, and he was pretty neat. It's based on the old cartoon series Droids. If you guys are interested, I found these at Target. An interesting find at the Five Below store. If you don't have a Five Below store, they're really neat. They are like a store where you go in and everything is $5 or less, unless you go to the Five Above section where they do have some higher quality items for like $10 to $25. So I found awesome Star Wars toys. You had Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, the Mandalorian, and the Child. And these all appeared to be reissued of 6-inch Star Wars Black Series of some kind. I thought about getting the Mandalorian, but it's like, I've already got him, so I was kind of on a crunch, and it was Christmas time, so I kind of left him on the shelf. I doubt he's still going to be there because there was only one left, but if you're interested and you guys have a Five Below, check out these Star Wars toys there if you can find them. Also at Five Below, I found the series of Batman figures, and they're okay. The Nightwing and the Joker look alright. The Batman, if you like the black suit with just the outline of a bat in yellow on his chest, you'll like this one. It wasn't too bad. I just never found it as an official suit, so I kind of left them on the shelf. But again, it's still interesting to see that these figures are popping up at the Five Below store. At GameStop, I found the DC Multiverse Batman in hazmat suit, and he was really cool. I like how his head was designed, and he has a suit, and he's kind of all bulky. I was kind of going in there looking for the Three Jokers exclusive, but I never found him, but I did find this and I thought it was cool, and I thought I would snag a picture of it. And from Neca's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Toon line, I received my pizza monster this week, and some of you may have already seen the review I did, and it was pretty cool. It was huge in a big box and yellow, and had a pizza with it, and a little monster, and a detector, and a pizza box. And if you're interested, go check out my review. I thought, it was a pretty cool toy, and it towers over the NECA Ninja Turtles. For Transformers, I found the Kingdom Pipes figure, and this was brand new. He just got put out on the shelf, and to make things better, because it was Christmas, he was on sale for $15 instead of the normal $20. So I was very lucky and very fortunate to find him and pick him up. I did feel kind of bad because I do have this rule about not buying toys near Christmas, but he wasn't on my Christmas list, so I figured I was safe. Now, all I gotta do is find the Kingdom Blaster, which should be coming out soon, and I think I'll be done with the Kingdom line. At the dollar store, I found this awesome 2022 16-month Transformer wall calendar, and it features the Transformers from the Bumblebee Cyberverse adventures, but they are very G1-esque, so if you like the G1 Transformers, and the show wasn't that bad, because I watched a couple seasons of it, and I still need to go back and finish it off, but this was pretty neat, and for $1, you can have it on your wall and mark your dates, and you got Transformers. And that brings me to my Christmas haul. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I know I did, and as such, I thought I would post a few awesome Christmas goodies. First off, I got an awesome gummy cola and a Bartman magnet, so this was from my boy, and I was very happy, and I'll be chomping down on that gummy cola very soon. And one of the next presents I opened was this cute little Disney Eeyore Pop, and you may remember we saw this last week, and we saw the Donald Duck and a couple other Pops, and I love Eeyore. He's one of my favorite characters, so I guess when Queen Bravo went out and saw it, she just snatched it up and said, I would love that, and I do. I'm going to have him. I love Eeyore, and he's so cute with his little Santa hat and little letter to Santa. And the next thing I got was a Gingerbread Thor Pop. So yes, I know, we saw this earlier, and this is where it's going to come back to bite me. But in my defense, it wasn't on my Christmas list, but Queen Bravo saw it anyway, and she thought it was cute, and I told her it was probably going to be one of the cutest ones because of his little gumdrop hammer. And she picked it up, and I picked it up, so now I got two of them, but that's okay because, I'm still looking for the Spider-Man, and I might take it to Target or Walmart and trade it in for one of those. So Santa also brought me the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Trevor, and I was very happy to get him. Also, for the Ghostbusters Plasma Series, I have Podcast, and I love this little guy. He's so cute. Also, in my stocking, I found a Transformers Dome figure, and this is those little figures that you can buy at GameStop and a couple other places, and they're kind of blind bags, so you can open up the box, and then you got a little bag in there, and you open it, and you can get one of 6 or 7 figures, and I got Starscream, so he's all evil in there, under glass, and that's probably where he needs to be, a good place for him, so he doesn't run off and create mischief. And one of my favorite things I got this year was the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl Game, and this was a fun little game. I've already beaten it with Leonardo. Leonardo is apparently one of the best fighters because his katanas give him this hugely insane reach, and nobody can get close to you because you can just whack them with their swords. So if you play this game, I highly recommend Leonardo. He's a really good fighter, and you can play whoever you want. There's tons of characters in there, and they just added Garfield. He's not on the box, but he was one of the new players that can be unlocked. Also in the way of games, I got the Wonka Golden Ticket game, and this is based on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie, and you can turn it around and you can see that it's a card game, and you're trying to find the golden ticket, and you got Gene Wilder there as Willy Wonka, and I think this is going to be a fun game to play. I just got to get enough people over here to play it. And one of the really fun, weird games I decided to ask for and tell Queen Bravo about it, it's Rattlesnake Jake. Now, I know if you've seen this, you're like, oh, that's a baby's game. No, it may be for really, really little kids, ages 4 plus, but this is such a fun game. What you do is, you get him out. It's this little snake, and he's got this gold, and you got to look him in the eye, and then you got to try to steal his gold, and there's a sensor in him that will make him start rattling if you try to get close enough to it, and then it's sort of like a jack-in-the-box. When it rattles enough, his head pops off, and his cowboy hat goes flying, and he's bitten you, so that means you got to give up half your gold back to him. So it's pretty fun. Me and the family, we kind of adjusted the rules a little bit so we could continue the game a little longer. All I could say was it looked adorable and cute, and I just thought it would be fun to have, and it was. So if you got this for your kids, play with them. It would be fun. And one of the next things I got was a FHD 36.0 megapixel camera. I'm not sure exactly if this is going to be better than the one I got, but I will definitely take a look at that, and maybe we could be having a lot better quality videos coming up. Some of the family members knew I loved doing these videos and thought they would help me out. And speaking of different things that we may be seeing, Queen Bravo found some awesome new backdrops for our reviews, and you got some nice grays and some stone and some blacks, and it's just going to be great. And since I try to change those out at the beginning of every year, we may be seeing one of those really, really soon. All right, and that about wraps it up. So I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you found some of the things I found interesting as well. And until next time, keep playing.